ruled out the possibility that there may be any other deceased infants related to this case out there?
No. We're open to any and all possibilities. That's why it's critical to be able to talk to anybody that would have interacted with Katie Stockton between those dates that we talked about. But at this point in time, it's an ongoing investigation, and based on that, we've ruled nothing out.
So anything is still possible at this point?
Yes.
Joe, I wonder if an infant is stillborn, I assume it is illegal to not notify. I mean, what sort of crimes are involved? I mean, it's obviously much different if the infant is stillborn than if it's alive and you allow it to die. Right. So I mean,
at this point in time, one thing I definitely don't want to do as the state's attorney is begin to kind of speculate or give some sort of indication as to what something might be charged here or not charged. I think we want to remember that any charges in this case right now are merely accusations, and the defendant is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. That any information or anything that has been provided to you up to this point is done so to adequately communicate to the public the identification and cause and manner of death with regards to anybody involved, as the coroner will tell you, is the responsibility. But certainly any of this would be subject to being found to be adequate and sufficient in a court of law. So at this point in time, we're not going to speculate on any potential charges, nor are we going to indicate as to what might be done. Today was simply an opportunity to update the community on where we are with regards to the cause and manner and identification of 2 infant skeletons found on August 12th. With regards to any other matters, we'll leave those to the courtroom.
This case aside, does the law require a mother to do something with a stillborn? This case aside, what is someone supposed to do with a stillborn?
Well, it's kind of an open-ended question, Tina. I mean, there are responsibilities under the law as to what it is that happens with a child when they are born. If you're in a hospital, if you're at home, I mean, it could vary. But obviously there are laws that govern what is to be done with a child who is stillborn. I can tell you that it's immediately going to involve the coroner's office as well as law enforcement for any potential investigation. Right now, as you're seeing, there's an investigation going on by the Sheriff's Department as well as the coroner. I'm going to ask Sue to step up because she can comment a little more directly since it involves her office as to what are the responsibilities of an individual when you have a deceased person that you come upon.
Under the statute of the state of Illinois and the coroner statutes that we have to go by, there is a law in which you do have to report a death. A death does have to be reported, so you cannot conceal a body and or move a body without the coroner being notified and or saying that yes, you can remove that body for one reason or another, or concealing a death. That is part of the coroner statute.
I can also tell you that we have a local policy in place that requires and that is followed, that the state's attorney's office and law enforcement and the coroner's office are all contacted when we have a person who is deceased, depending on the circumstances. So,
Joe, because there are 3 different infants involved in different time frames, does this mean 3 different trials, or how would it work as far as going to trial with something like this?
Well, at this point in time, we only have charges in one case, so we only have one trial. I'm not going to speculate on where we would go with regards to any other matters because right now there are no other charges pending.
And that case is in court next week, anything new?
February 10th. It's a status date, so the expectation is that the parties will be reporting to the court where we are with the case so that the court can then make a determination as to what should be the next step in the litigation process.
Joe, can you give us any information at all about the father, his age at least?
No, not at this point in time. That's because of the ongoing investigation and the desire to try to determine information with regards to the fathers and in this case. At this point in time, there's nothing further that we can provide.
Has Katie Stockton been informed of this latest information about the two infants?
I couldn't comment on that, Bob. I don't know.
Are you able to say if Katie Stockton has cooperated in any way with your investigation?
Yeah, I cannot comment in that area. Anything else?
Any future charges against her parents? I don't remember where that stood last, or if you guys were pursuing that.
There are no charges pending against her parents, and at this point in time, I'm not anticipating any. But, you know, again, with an ongoing investigation, you can't foreclose what you might uncover. Anything else? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much. Any other subjects anybody wants to cover? No? I know, Matt, you did. Okay.
Thank you very much.